Hi boys and girls, it's me Miss Jo and I have a bit of a mystery story for you today. A mystery is when something happens and we don't know why or how. So this book is called The Great Paper Caper. Let's have a look inside and see what happens in this story. This story is by Oliver Jeffers, and he is the author who wrote the book Lost and Found, which we were studying at school about the boy and the penguin. So here we can see lots of trees, and at the bottom of each tree lives a different animal. There was a time in the forest when everything was not as it should have been. Ooh, what's happening here? Everyone who lived there had been noticing strange things. Branches, they agreed, should not disappear from trees like that. Look, how strange. The branches have just disappeared. Someone, they agreed again, must be stealing them. And they each started to blame each other. The pig blamed the deer. The beaver blamed the pig. The duck blamed the beaver. The deer blamed the owl. The boy blamed the goose. And the owl blamed the boy. But they all had a solid alibi, an excuse, which meant it couldn't possibly be them. The beaver said that he was swimming in the lake. The deer said that she was playing a video game on the TV. The goose was having her hair done. The pig was making some bacon. The boy was in bed asleep. And the owl was looking at a tree. So the tree thief must be somebody else. What's happening over here in this picture? Can you see? What's that bear doing? It was all very mysterious indeed. Oh dear. Poor little owl, she went to land on the branch and she fell onto the floor. How strange. An investigation was launched to get to the bottom of things. Each animal was given a different job to do so the tree thief could be caught. The beaver says, "I'll be the detective and you can be the judge." "Why do I have to be the judge?" says the deer. "Why not him?" "I'm the prosecutor, that's why." So the pig is the one that's going to be blaming and saying who it is that's been stealing the branches. Here is a poster on the tree. It says, "The 112th Paper Aeroplane Competition, next Saturday at 2 p.m. All entries welcome." Who's that taking a tree? The animals, they took photographs, made notes and examined every leaf. But no matter how hard they investigated, no clues could be found. Now what's this bear up to? Can you see what he's throwing? It looks to me like he's throwing paper aeroplanes. And what's happening here? A beaver has been coming looking for clues, and the bear has had to hide behind the tree. Then an eyewitness report led to some evidence that had been blown not very far away. They found it, a paper aeroplane. and it had the bear's paw prints all over it. "Hello, police!" They had found their culprit. And now they're watching as the bear is going back to his cabin with some branches. Can you see inside the bear's cabin at what he was doing? He was planning on how to make a paper aeroplane. And here he has a machine, a paper making machine, and he's putting the branches from the trees inside. So that's it. The police have arrived here, and the policeman is going to the bear's cabin. But what's the bear looking at in his cabin? He's looking at some posters from 1936 and 1972. They must be his grandparents and his dad. And they had won a paper aeroplane competition. So it seems to me that maybe the bear was practicing for the paper aeroplane competition. Knock, knock. There's a knock at the door. The bear was brought in to have his picture taken and was kept late into the night to answer questions. "Where were you that night?" All about the paper aeroplane competition and how badly he wanted to win. The next day he confessed everything in court, all about the paper aeroplane competition and how badly he wanted to win. And he knew he wasn't very good, and he had run out of paper, and he had no one to ask for help. He was so sorry for taking their trees without asking, and he hadn't meant to do so much harm. Aye, the poor bear. He's stressed sad now because all he wanted was to win the paper aeroplane competition. This court is adjourned. Well, all right, they all thought. We'll have to make it up to them by replacing the trees. And a paper plane competition indeed. That sounded quite interesting. The bear kept his word, and he made it up to them. And as the others helped him gather up the old paper planes, they had an idea. They put them all together and made a new one. And here is the finish line for the paper aeroplane competition. The end. Here we have the bear watering his new tree that he's planted. Wow, what a great mystery story. The animals had no idea what was happening in their forest and who was cutting down their branches. But in the end, it seems the bear was too scared to ask for help, when all we have to do when we have a problem is ask for help. Maybe you can design your very own paper aeroplane at home, but don't drive mum and dad crazy throwing it around the house. Bye, boys and girls.